Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. You said the audio wasn't echoey last time, which is fantastic. It means the mic that I bought for $1 billion is actually doing its job. Thank goodness, because honestly, it sounds really fucking echoey in here. I don't know how. I don't know what's going on. However, we have for you today, of course, Old World Blues, and you may not ever see this video because I'm hoping this works, but it's Old World Blues with Battle Royale. Yes, that's right, everybody. Who is going to be supreme? Will it be Caesar's Legion? Will the New Californian Republic be able to outdo Caesar's Legion? Will one of these northern shitfucks be the one? Or will New Vegas even just rise from the ashes? Who knows? You just don't know. Nobody ever knows. Nobody will ever know. But let's see if this actually works, because I really don't know if this will work. So we're going to observe, first of all, because I'm not getting involved in this fucking hell. But we're going to see whether it works, or will it just crash? Okay. Apparently it works. Holy crap, that's amazing. So we've got Caesar's Legion on everybody. New Vegas just killed somebody. Oh my god, there's going to be a lot of people just killing each other right off the hop. We've got Caesar's Legion on these guys down here who I can't even read because I can't fucking... Oh my god. The Tohono Nation, I think it is. Oh my god. Holy crap. This is insane. Who's the New Californians at war with right now? I don't even know. The bandit tribes. So they're just like, we're gonna go after the fucking bandits. Screw it. Screw it. We're gonna combine these two powerhouse mods and see who is the champion of the Wastelands today, right now. And apparently hell is breaking loose. Oh my god. I have a feeling it's either going to be the NCR or it's going to be Caesars, but it could... I think it's going to come from a three-way fight from somebody up north here against Caesars in New California. I think that's really how it's going to go. New Vegas is actually already dead. The Mojave chapter actually killed them off, which is quite surprising. And now they're trying to go after Novak. They could walk into Novak right now and pretty much just take it over, but apparently they're not too interested in that right now. Yeah, and we've got Caesar's Legion here on foragers up north here who are holding out okay. Don't get me wrong, they haven't died yet, but their units are getting surrounded, so that's just a darn shame. I'm surprised the hangdogs haven't tried to power themselves up against what is going to be a very powerful Caesar's Legion coming at their face here very shortly. New California Republic, of course, at war with Klamath here, but they are still at war with the bandits? No. Who are the bandits even at war with right now? They're not even at war with anybody, because there's nobody weak enough. That's hilarious. They're such losers. They're such losers. Oh my god, there's so much war. This is insane. Like, if you were to play this, like, actually play this, you'd have to micromanage so much. Like, because you'd have to pause, otherwise you'd get spammed. So you'd have to pause to, like, position your troops properly. Especially if you weren't one of the main two, you know, really powerful factions. Like, yeah. Who's Tucson at war with? Oh, they're at war with these little fellas. Gintetel Sol, who are not going to last if they would actually push. Oh, they're also at war with Terra here. Cowboy Country is at war with Terra as well. They could probably actually do a little pushy push against them, but apparently they're not too interested in that. Vipers, oh my goodness. How's up north looking? Is there anybody coming out on top? Looks like Bellingham is attempting to war the Broken Coast, and it's pretty even by the looks of it. Unit-wise, it looks like Bellingham might have a few more. Oh, they're also at war with the Dredgers, so that's not good. The Broken Coast, I mean. So that's not good. Why do they have two units just sitting up here? What the hell? Come on, guys. Good lord. Good lord. So it's kind of slowed down now. All the little itty-bitty ones have pretty much all stopped here. There's a lot of eating going along in here. So Twisted Hares looks like they're taking control of all this central area. Yeah, they're at war with the people in Mojave chapter. They've already taken New Vegas back, but they haven't taken Hidden Valley quite yet. So we'll see how that works out. The Twisted Hares are also at war with the Scorpions, though. The Scorpions are quite strong. But we'll see if they actually last. I mean, there's a good chance they won't actually last against NCR at all. It all depends on who what happens. I mean, it's hard to say. Caesar Legion, New California Republic, I think, are the two favorites for sure for full victory on this one. They're definitely the most powerful factions, but I mean, somebody from up north could possibly take it, but they're just not. There's not a lot of movement up north. Like Bellingham, Broken Coast, and Dredgers haven't really moved much. Bellingham's got, you know, units here kind of waiting to kind of push in, but they're not really pulling the trigger, you know what I mean? Which is a shame. Also, this keeps going back and forth. What the hell? That's a glitch right there if I ever saw one. That's an interesting one. I'll have to wait till one of them two gets wiped out by somebody else, I guess. Oh my. This is just insane. Like, look at this. Look at this. It's insane. Oh my goodness. Twisted Hairs is having some trouble taking Mojave chapter, though. They're losing every fight on this one. I don't know how their equipment's doing. A lot of death going on here now. But, yeah, they're not doing too great. That's really cool that the units and stuff, like, look at that. They're actually, like, custom done. This is such a good mod. I keep finding, like, new details in Old World Blues, and it's just amazing, and I really hope they expand it more. You know, they could stretch it to the East Coast. They could stretch it to the East Coast. That would be really cool. They managed to do, like, all of North America, like, fill this map, you know. That would be super, super cool. But it's just so well done. So well done. Come on, Twisted Hairs, you can do it. Who else is at war with them? Who's this in the south? Mojave Raiders. Where is their capital even at? I don't even see it here. I don't think they have one at the current time. Oh, no, there it is. How did they get down here? That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Very interesting how they managed to get down there. Oh, well. Good for them, I guess. They're not really pushing. Nobody's really doing much. Yeah, they've kind of stopped pushing here. So that's interesting. Who's in the NCR war with now? Oh, the Desert Rangers. Okay. Desert Rangers seem to be fighting Area 51, though. Does Area 51 have its own... Hello, Chrono. Does it have its own focus tree? Oh, it does. It actually does. I think. I'm pretty sure this is a custom. Very interesting. Super cool, though. White Legs declared war on... Oh, so Soros is gone. Goodbye, Soros. Looks like Desert Rangers are getting pushed in now by the NCR. So they won't last very long. I'm surprised the NCR hasn't gone against the Western Brotherhood. I mean, the Western Brotherhood does have quite a few units. And they're spread out. So it's going to be a difficult fight. I don't even think who are the raiders at war with? Troll Warren. Where are they even at? Oh, there they are. Okay. But they can't quite reach it. That's a shame. Oh, like they're at war with the Marrow Drinkers, but so is the NCR now. So the NCR has expanded. They have all of Baja. Caesar's Legion hasn't expanded as much as I thought they would. They're having some trouble fighting their current enemy here, which is the Yampa, I believe. Yeah, Yampa. They're having some trouble with Yampa. I don't know if it's the terrain that's giving them difficulty or what, because this is really awkward terrain to fight on. But, yeah, they're having trouble getting into Yampa. That's very interesting. We've got the UI, basically Utah, pushing up here into New Canaan. They're also at war with Lone Tree, too. So that's interesting. We've got Hinterlands here, doing their best against Bone Dancer. But I don't think oh, they have some units down here. How's the north going? Dredgers still haven't made a move. Bellingham is trying, or at least somebody's trying. North Couver, which is the capital, is being surrounded. So they're probably hoping to take North Couver from Broken Coast. I don't think they'll surrender, but, you know, we'll see what happens. They've actually got troops here in Haida Gwaii, the Haida Confederation. They want to invade New Victoria, but that's probably never going to happen. Likewise with Victoria. We'll see, I guess, what happens there. But it'll be an interesting war, regardless of what happens. So Port Maw is getting attacked by Troll Warren now. They're doing okay. They're holding off, but they're going to get these 2 units surrounded if they're not careful. I think that's not their only 2 units, but they do have Washington Brotherhood to worry about, who has quite a few units and who could easily turn around and crush them if they needed to. I'm not really sure why they don't just, you know, destroy them, but I know they have these guys to worry about, but they're kind of distracted elsewhere, so I don't know. Seems kind of strange. It seems quite strange. North Couver now is pretty, like, they could just surround it fully and then take them out. I think that's probably the best way to do it, but it's the AI, so they're not really smart enough to do that. New California is looking quite expansive, though. Mojave chapter has pushed back out for Twisted Hairs here, so they've pushed out of the area they were surrounded in, and they're surrounding the raiders to the south here, which is not good for them. Oh, I see how they got down here. They got through the port. Oh, no, they didn't. They don't have a port. Paratrooped in, maybe? Either way, quite impressive. So, yeah, they're starting to surround. New Vegas is still held by Twisted Hairs, but probably won't be for very long. Looks like Twisted Hairs is about to lose, yeah, Meadow Valley there. So the Mojave chapter has managed to push back out. So that's really actually quite good. Oh, the Mojave chapter is in this area now, like the actual Twisted Hairs like homeland. They're pushing in quite heavily. This could be a quite the comeback from Mojave chapter, because when we last saw them, they were like pushed back into Hidden Valley. Although now NCR is coming after them, so they're probably done. Now that the NCR is after them, that's probably it for them. They might be able to take over Twisted Hairs before they get destroyed, but I don't know. They might not. If they were smart, they'd retreat back, protect Hidden Valley, which I think is already lost. No, not quite. They have one guy protecting Hidden Valley here. Probably won't be very long, though, before it is lost. I think it just was. I think it just got lost. Oh no, they're still defending it. There's still that one guy. They're doing a good job defending it. There's a lot of NCR troops now. Like a lot of NCR troops. Caesar's Legion has a good army as well. I'm not sure who has the larger military. It'll be interesting when they eventually do fight, because it's going to come down to that at some point. NCR, oh, Twisted Hairs, so Mojave just fell. Now they're on war with the Twisted Hairs, which means they're going to have an actual border with Caesar's Legion. Oh, they have one now. Never mind. I thought they didn't, but the land here got split. So that's yeah. Oops. They're gonna have a bigger border anyway. So they're gonna actually have a big front line going on here. So who's kind of come out here? So we still have the Unita up here. They're doing quite okay. Caesar's Legion did take the original capital for Yampa, but now they've got to take this one, which is going to be very, very difficult. They'll be able to do it, but it'll take them a while. You know. Because, like, this terrain sucks. They have to, like, come through here, through this pass. Yeah, they gotta, like, fight them out. They have enough troops to do it, but it's gonna be a slog. Which isn't good for Caesar's Legion, because it means their expansion's basically stopped. So if their expansion stopped, they can't get as more powerful like NCR is currently trying to do. So NCR is taking out Vipers, which is terrible for Vipers. They were doing quite well, and then they got their asses kicked. So the Sky Reavers, I think they're at war with them too. No, they're at war with Ruby Valley. See how long that lasts. So they have troops surrounded here. That's not good for Sky Reavers. Oh, declared war on Bellingham's. Who just died? The cause was annexed. Oh, interesting. Oh, the Maw's not far from getting its... Yeah, the Maw's not far from capitulation here either. So they're at war with Bellingham now. So Bellingham now can't really take over North Couver at all. They've got to worry about a very, very large army coming from their south. Oh, Bone Dancers on that. Vipers was annexed. Port Maw's gone, and High Chapel is gone as well. So that's interesting. So who's the Troll Warren at war with now? The Washington Brotherhood? Yeah. That'll be an interesting war. The Washington Brotherhood is quite capable, but we'll see whether they're smart enough to take their troops off this line. They really have to take their troops off of that line. Oh, Tucson just got annexed. I was wondering when that was going to happen. Sky Rivers declared war on Frisco City. Frisco City on Delta. Oh my goodness. NCR is at the Hammonds now. Yeah, going after New Hammond. So, yeah, Bone Dancer is going to go after the Troll Warren. So they've already taken Troll Warren's current capital. The capital's now the Maw. I think Bone Dancer is probably going to have this one. Oh yeah, they're invading right here too, and they've got like no resistance right now. They just need to, yeah, get to one of these river crossings, cross up, go north. If they could take the Maw, I think it's pretty much over. Washington Brotherhood is defending, but not overly well. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Take them off of this line to invade. Turtle Rock declared war on Unita, so that war now is starting to... oh my goodness, Unita's not looking very good. Oh man. Oh dear. I really hope Sky Reavers gets declared war on by NCR soon, because honestly this border gore is starting to make me throw up. It's really gross. Frisco Cities is doing quite well. They've been declaring quite a lot of these wars, and they have quite a decent-sized army. I don't think they could hold up against the big two, but a decent-sized army. Turtle Rock just got annexed. Goodbye, Turtle Rock. Frisco City managed to take them over. Yampa is still not surrendered to Caesar's Legion, which is quite impressive, actually. Like, very impressive. Good for them. They're bottlenecking Caesar's Legion's growth potential, whereas the NCR has just been all out. Like, completely all out. Who is Scorpions at war with right now? Nobody? Two Wind Mothers. Oh. Oh, way over there. Yeah, way over there. They're at war with Iron Alliance, though. Iron Alliance has invaded their land a little bit. Tarwalkers. New Hammond just fell. So yeah, Tarwalkers are now going to get destroyed. Looks like Unita is going to live another day. Although Lone Tree could take them over. It all depends on their defense up there. Bellingham just got annexed. Wow. So Issaquah Nation here's got quite a big chunk, and they're going to go after Broken Coast now. Hopefully they can actually take Broken Coast, like, successfully. I mean, North Cougar, I think, is undefended right now. Yeah, it's undefended. They're worried about Dredgers. I don't think Dredgers is looking to push, though. But they will, hopefully. I'd like to see them do well. They almost have... these guys almost have as many factories as Caesar. 33 arms. 32 arms. Yeah. So, I mean... yeah. They could match Caesar's Legion before too long. How many units do they even have, these guys? 27 against Caesar's... no, I don't want them. What's Caesar's Legion here? 106 Caesars, though. Yeah, so more units. Caesar's definitely more war-oriented. Not doing very well, though. White Legs is pushing in on the Mojave Nation, or Navajo, sorry, Navajo Nation. So they're pushing in on them. That's going to be a bad war for Navajo, I think. But we'll see what happens there. They've had a long time to build up. Frisco City is now being invaded by Sky Reavers, or at least they're invading Sky Reavers. That's interesting. You've got NCR on Tarwalkers still. They should take New Canaan here. take out Unita, or at least Lone Tree should hurry up and do it, for frig's sakes. I'm not sure who these guys, NCR... oh, who did they just declare war with? Oh, they declared war on Unita. Okay, good. So they're going to get wiped out by NCR, which is good. Western Brotherhood, how many troops do they even have? 47. I'm not sure how many the NCR has now. 112. So they're keeping up with Caesar's Legion troops. So that'll be, again, that'll be a close fight. Hard to say where that one will go. Did I see... oh, he keeps disappearing. Is that who I think it is? No, it's not who I think it is. Okay. Well, they have a war goal available. Against whom? Scorpions. You should probably do that. You should probably take them out. Thank God, though, these guys are going to be dead very shortly. They've been hanging on for way too long. Just way too long. They need to be wiped out. New Canaan is the last bastion hold. A lot of forts in New Canaan, to be fair, but they've just abandoned it. So NTR could just walk in, and they just walked in. Oh, there we go. And we can observe now. Oh. No, that's not what I want to do. I want just that. Unpause there and see where on lone trees. Okay, that was still unexpected. I'm surprised that they aren't going, you know, scorpions and stuff. I figured they'd be weaker. You know, scorpions would be a little bit weaker. They have a good amount of troops, but I mean, there's not a whole lot going on. I love how Los Angeles is now the boneyard. It's kind of funny. I love how San Francisco is still San Francisco, though. Like Berkeley, San Jose is still there. I love how that Sacramento is still Sacramento. Like New Reno, Carson City. It's kind of funny, you know, how some of them have stayed the same. It's kind of crazy. I really want this border gore to be cleaned up, though. Bone Dancer and Frisco cities have a lot of border gore going on. How are Bone Dancer doing anyway? They're against the Washington Brotherhood now. They're actually doing fairly well overall. They're doing okay. Oh, these guys took over Broken Coast. Now they're with Dredgers. Are they winning against Dredgers? Not really. I mean, they're pushing a little bit, but Dredgers aren't giving up all that easily. Good luck to both of them. Definitely, though, the Issaquah Nation is the dominant northern power at this point in time. Dun, dun, dun. Dredgers. And Bone Dancers and stuff. Apparently my coworker hates me because all of my customers are coming in. If you don't know what I actually do for a living, this is just a hobby. I sell cell phones, and we work on a system of opportunity-based. So if you talk to a customer and get their needs and stuff, and they come back and basically get what you talk to them about, then it's your sale. And apparently a lot of them are coming in. Oh well. Oh my. Washington Brotherhood is not looking very good against Bone Dancer. I want to keep this recording on until we have the final two fighter out, and we're very, very close. We're so close to this. We're down to like the last, like, what, half dozen or more? Because we've got, what? Dredgers are dead. Dredgers are done. We're just gonna... Oh, Prince George is still Prince George. Oh, how cute. How cute. Is Kelowna still Kelowna? Do they still around? Does Kelowna still exist? Revelstoke is there, so Kelowna's going to be Wenatchee. I don't know where you're in Washington. Kelowna be somewhere around here-ish. No, Revelstoke. I think this is labeled a little bit incorrectly. Unless the Okanagan was just nuked. Just totally possible. Kamloops, Hell's Gate. It would be somewhere in around here. So rest in peace. Rest in peace, Kelowna. That's where I'm from. Rest in peace. But yeah, I mean, if we discount these island nations, which are basically just dead, they're gonna die if they get attacked. Like, they won't last very long, if possible. Plus, they're at war with each other, so hopefully nobody will just go to war with them at all. But we'll see. But Bone Dancer. Oh, Washington Brotherhood's gone. Lone Tree is now gone. So who is California against now? Oh, there we go. Western Brotherhood. I was wondering when that war was going to happen. This is going to be a big one. Or at least a bigger one. Western Brotherhood's managed to, like, unite its lands. And is hopefully going to do okay. It's going to be a bloody conflict. Regardless. This is going to be a bloody conflict. Both of them are close, like, actually have some capitulation. Because Brotherhood would have moved in on a lot of undefended land. And we have more troops for California Republic, but they're taking a lot more losses right now than Western Brotherhood. So that could be the deciding factor of who wins this conflict. But yeah, I don't know if the NCR is ready for this fight. Honestly, I'm kind of curious to see how that really, actually ends up. Dredgers are just refusing to give up. Pink Mountain is their literally final holdout spot. They have nowhere else to go. They can't keep retreating. I admire their willingness to continue to fight, but they're definitely not going to succeed. Definitely not going to succeed. I'm wondering if Issaquah Nation's going to go war with Bone Dancers next, because that's who they border. I mean, they could go to war with New Victoria. I really hope they don't. Or Haida. But I really hope they don't. I really hope they don't. Oh, Iron Alliance is pushed in to do these guys here. Oh, Dredgers is gone. Picos Colonies declared in Yampas. Finally, somebody else has declared war on them. Twin Mothers is annexed. So who is Twin Mothers now at war with? Nobody. They just decided to go peaceful. So who... Oh, Yampa. So these guys here are now at war with Yampa. Hopefully that will change some stuff up a little bit. There's a lot of people at war with Yampa. Hopefully some of them succeed in invading. Oh, Frisco City is now invading White Legs. That could end White Legs' supremacy in this area. Because they had... The Navajo they had managed to suppress pretty easily. But Frisco City is actually quite strong. How's the Brotherhood doing? The Brotherhood has finally started to lose against the NCRs. The NCRs now got the upper hand on this fight. They've cut off some of their units in the north here. They're trying to defend Navarro. They've taken San Francisco, and they're pushing south towards Lost Hills Bunker. So yeah, it doesn't look too good for the Brotherhood at the moment. But they could still prevail. I mean, it's not over by any stretch. Oh yeah, Bone Nation against the Issaquah. That was one I was waiting for as well. Bone Dancer has a lot of weird territory, so this will be an interesting fight, definitely. Because these are two very big nations. These are very, very powerful nations. Sorry, I'm answering text to my girlfriend there. We have some friends coming over tonight for dinner. So I think Issaquah is probably going to take it. I don't know. There's a lot of fights that are just flip-flopping a lot. So it's hard to say who for sure could take this. I'm wondering who Issaquah is going to go against next, because they're only bordered with New California at that point. Oh no, they'll be probably bordered with Frisco City, so they could go to war with Frisco City. Which could be interesting. Western Brotherhood has lost all their land up in the north here, and they're being pushed back even farther down here. They have made pushes south, though. They're doing really well taking back down a point, and they're looking at Greater Dayglow now, but they're losing in the north. So it's kind of like, where does the fighting, what happens? You know what I mean? And they're at war with the Scorpions as well, and the Scorpions are ready for a fight. So the Scorpions are going to start to invade here, because the NCR they have troops down here. They could surround these troops. They could push them all the way down the Baja, but I don't think that'll happen before they capitulate to somebody. I think the Scorpions are going to be involved in this fight pretty heavily. I think, at least. Las Granges and Terra, they've been fighting for a very long time. Like a very, very long time. But we'll see who wins this one. I don't know. It's been a long fight. It could be either of them. Poor Picos Colony. They're at war with Yampa, but they can't do anything about it. They just kind of sit here with their units waiting. Waiting for Caesar's Legion to finally take them out. I still can't believe they can't push. It's so sad. Frisco City is having a lot of trouble against Whitelegs too. They were pushing, they had the initial successes, but now they're kind of stopped up here at this point because there's no way for them to cross the river until they get north towards, UT-95. So there's no way for them to cross until they get to that point. So they got to push. And this is the only way they can push because this is all mountain. They can't get through it, so they're kind of fucked if they can't push through. But there is only one unit there. They could probably, throw more units at it, but they're just not. They're probably worried about the winner of this fight. New California is taking some major, major hits, but they do have a lot more manpower still, whereas Western Brotherhood is out of manpower. What are they on for conscription? Outsider recruitment. Oh, so they're not even, like, scraping the barrel or anything, but they can't. They don't have the power. They'd have to go, like, limited or something like that. So, yeah. That's not good for them. Really not good for them. Whereas, where is New California Republic on for their... Oops. For their, they're only unlimited. Ooh, okay. So they could actually go up quite a bit. They could go up quite a bit. Well, they have a lot of stuff here, dang. Old world military and stuff. Wow. They have quite a lot of advantages. Oh, Las Grangas is putting a mass assault on Terra now. They've pushed back. Hopefully that will have some successes. How's Boneyard and Issaquah? Not really a change on the front line, although Issaquah has managed to cut these the two Bone Dancer areas off. They do have superior troops towards Crosshaven. But the fighting up here, Capitol Hill, White Sprawl and stuff, which is probably where the last bits of fighting are going to happen, is Washington. Aren't looking so hot for them. They're defending, but I don't think they're trying to advance. I don't think it's smart. They're trying to surround some troops here, though. And they might actually successfully do it. They've got... Oh, they did. They just surrounded, like, what, 5 or 6 divisions here. Oh, they're really screwed. Oh, no, they've managed to... Some of them have managed to escape, but they've lost quite a few units there. That was not good for Boneyard. That could cost them... or Bone Dancer, I should say, not Boneyard. Boneyard is down here. It's old LA, which is now back in the hands of the NCR. The NCR has pushed back, so they do have control again of Boneyard, and they're pushing in. It's pretty much the last legs of the poor Brotherhood. Rest in peace, you poor bastards. Bone Dancer is also starting to collapse. They've lost the unit in the surround, and they've managed to get pushed back towards the coast here. Crosshaven fell. Their capital is now moved. Where is it at? There it is, Capitol Hill, and that's what I expected. They're going to defend Capitol Hill to the last man. That's for friggin' well sure. So that's going to be a long, very bloody fight. This war has already been really bloody. Bone Dancer is really close to capitulating, but they have lost less troops. That's for sure. They've lost considerably less troops. But they're not doing too hot. Plus, I have a feeling after the Brotherhood falls here, because they're already at war and weak, the NCR could declare war on them too. I'm not sure if they're going to go that route or they're Scorpions or Frisco. Probably not Frisco. Most likely Scorpions, if anybody. The Scorpions have been the one that's been pushing quite heavily on this back line. They actually own the Boneyard right now. Wow, that's interesting. So the NCR actually does not... Well, it crashed, unfortunately, so we'll never see who the true victor of that actually was, but it was a fun time. I mean, Issaquah Nation definitely was going to be top in the 3, then NCR and Caesar's Legion. Hard to say who would be the winner of those 3. I'd say probably NCR at that point. They've been not only more aggressive, but they did have more units in total, and yeah, so we'll see. Thank you much for watching, guys, and I'll see you all next time.